So when you're chasing, quote unquote, the bag, right? So you're chasing the bag, right? You're chasing the bag. The only way you can chase something is if it's running away from you.
Oh, okay.
So you're chasing money that's running away from you. How about we flip the script? How about you become a better professional? How about you become more knowledgeable? How about you bring a different energy about yourself? So instead of chasing the bag, you're attracting the bag.
Yes.
Welcome to the Aid to Assets podcast, the ultimate podcast for aspiring real estate investors. I'm your host, Tiffany Watson. Join me as we discuss real estate investing for 9 to 5.
Like, your work ethic should never change based on the result.
You cannot put a price tag on your safety.
When you can understand the foundation and how we got here, it will give you direction on how it could potentially go.
If you want to get some real estate, the best way to get it is to start investing in real estate. And that's what I'm saying. Tax liens and tax deeds is the best way to
So we are meant to be in movement and in constant motion, in constant discovery of ourselves. And that's why we get to explore so many different things of ourselves.
This is your Aid to Assets.
I'm here with my new friend, Emerick. How you doing today?
I am great. How are you?
Hold on, let me say first and foremost,
Okay.
I love your glasses.
Thank you so much.
Yours are amazing.
You know what? I've been wearing these glasses for a month. I've gotten so many compliments on it. I'm like, I should have put these glasses on a long time ago.
I love it. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you do.
What I do? Well, it depends on which life I'm living. One of my lives is I sell real estate.
Okay.
Another one of my lives is I own a real estate company. My other life, I'm a mentor with 100 Black men of Prince George's County. I'm a father. I'm a husband.
You do it all is what I'm hearing.
I have multiple personalities.
Okay. So let's talk about real estate.
Okay.
So first and foremost, we know this real estate market is always very unpredictable. What advice do you have for new potential investors that are wanting to get into real estate?
Investors?
Yes, investors.
Okay. But number one, do your homework. Be properly prepared.
Okay.
Like a lot of times what happens is people say, I had this opportunity, right? I'm a firm believer an opportunity is only an opportunity is only an opportunity if you're financially prepared and you're mentally prepared. If one or the other is missing, you just had a conversation. It wasn't an opportunity.
Oh.
But most people, they're not financially prepared. So they're just having a bunch of conversations. They can't execute on a deal. So a deal is not a deal.
Okay.
And one of the big things with being an investor is that you have to be ready for the deal financially.
Okay. So what does that look like, being financially ready? Because, of course, online, we hear you can get into real estate with no money, OPM, all the things. Like, yes, talk to him.
Yes, it is possible.
Okay.
And a lot of times being an investor depends on which market you're in, right? When you're in a market like my market in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, you can use OPM. The OPM is great.
Okay.
You're just going to pay very dearly for OPM. And so if you're in business and you go on OPM, it cuts into your profit margin. And so we all going to be in a place where there's OPM, but the question is to what extent. So let's just say if OPM means that you got to have 20% of your own money. Okay, that's one thing. Does OPM mean you going to use 100% of somebody else's money? When you go to 100% of somebody else's money, that's at a steep price.
Okay.
And that's what and then your deals are going to be limited because you have no skin in the game. So whoever's money you're using, they're going to scrutinize the deal a lot more because you don't have skin in the game.
Right.
So now everything that you do is predicated and dictated on how somebody else feels about your deal. When you have, quote unquote, the standard 20% down, then you have flexibility. Then you get less, you get asked fewer questions. You can be a little more edgy on some deals and your profit margins are going to be better.
Okay.
And the reality is, even if you're up in the 20% down, you're getting it back in the deal.
Right. If we're doing our numbers right.
If you're doing your numbers right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is I got to be willing to invest in me and my business if
Yes.
I want other people to invest in it as well.
Absolutely. That's the best way to be, because now you're not beholden to someone else's ideas on how you should operate your business.
Got it.
Are you looking to purchase a home in the next 6 months to a year? Before you get too deep into your home search, first thing you should do is get pre-approved by a lender. Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I am a local area expert here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I would love to help you find your new home. First things first, I can connect you with preferred lenders that can tell you how much home you can afford and what programs you qualify for, so less money is coming out of your pocket. Even if you're not in the North Carolina area, I can still connect you to a lender that can help you and then connect you to a realtor that will get you into your new home. Hit the link in my bio, or you can send me a message today so we can set up a time to talk about your home goals. Can't wait to see you at the closing table. Bye!
Now let's switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
And so now you talked about not only are you a realtor, but you also own a real estate company.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we shift from being a one-man show to now I'm going to scale and help other people do this as well.
It's a mission.
Oh.
It's a mission and a ministry for me.
Oh, come on.
Because what happened and what I understood, it was in my marketplace, which is a predominantly Black marketplace in Prince George's County, Maryland,
Mhm.
is that our community was not getting the services that we deserve.
Right.
And so in that space, I wanted to open up a real estate company where the agents were served with education and knowledge.
Mhm.
They would better be able to serve their clients with the education and knowledge.
Mhm.
And we would be a better community as a whole because we had better agents, better educated clients,
Okay.
which meant a higher level of service, and the people in our community get what they deserve.
Wow. I love it. How many agents do you now have under you?
575 in one location.
In one location.
In one location, yes.
Wow. So
And-
the amazing, just the energy that I can't even imagine y'all having
It-
office.
Tremendous energy. And the whole idea behind one location
Mhm.
is when you're scaling and you're talking about money and influence and business. If we can put everyone in one location, right,
Mhm.
then we can cut our expenses,
Right.
right? We can harness that energy of 575 people in one place,
Mhm.
and it makes it better able for us to scale because we can use economies of scale of all the people around us
Okay.
to reduce our expenses, which means we can provide better services.
Love
And you're in business for profit. That increases our profit margin.
Mhm.
So it's a whole relationship here
Mhm.
of why one location.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to 25-year-old you.
Okay.
Did you see?
No. No.
Not even a little.
Not even a little bit.
Really?
Not even a little bit.
Okay. So what is 25-year-old you think you would be doing?
I didn't really know. I was in the military.
Thank you for
I
your
was in the
service.
military. I'm retired from the Air Force.
Okay.
I was in the military. I knew there was going to be something. I just didn't know what.
Mhm.
And real estate was not it. Let me make that clear.
Wait, it wasn't it?
No.
Okay.
I didn't decide to get in real estate until I was probably about 25, 26, 27.
Okay.
I just knew I had to do something different because eventually I had to get out of the military at some point.
Mhm.
And so I knew I had to transition into something else.
Right.
I didn't really know it was going to be real estate at that point either.
Mhm.
I just knew I had to do something different. And I got into real estate 26, 27.
Okay.
And then I fell in love at about 30. And that was it.
So it took you a couple years to fall in
Yeah, it
love.
took me a couple years.
I am here at my newest listing, getting ready to hit the market, doing a little listing prep. One of the things about having me as your realtor is you do not have to try to figure things out on your own. I come in and we do an actual assessment of your home to see what needs to be done. Now, this can be light things, cleaning, staging, or it can be all the way up to any renovations that were going to make you money. Now, let's be reminded, all renovations are not created equal. And so there may be things that you think you need to do in order to sell your home that actually isn't going to make a difference in your profits. That's why you want a professional on your team to be able to let you know what are the money-making changes that you can make and what are the things that we can negotiate later. So if you are thinking about selling your home, I would be more than happy to be your trusted partner along the way. Can't wait to see you at the closing table. Bye.
Okay. So were you still in the military when
I
you
was
first
still in the
started in real estate?
Absolutely.
So how long were you in real estate before you got out and went full time?
11 years and 8 months.
Okay, hold
So I
on.
was selling real estate and in the military for 11 years and 8 months.
Hold on. So when we talk about folks working at 9 to 5 and then they 5 to 9,
Right.
hell, 11 years and you double dipping. How did that happen? How
If
did
you
that
don't-
work?
If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
So I had to arrange my schedule
okay.
so that when I was on duty, I was on duty.
Mm-hmm.
When I was selling houses, I was selling houses.
Mm-hmm.
However, I worked the night shift.
Got it.
So that made it a lot more flexible. It made it a lot more amenable to a schedule because I worked at night. Now, I may give you this. I work from 11 to 7.
Okay.
I might go home and take a nap for 2 hours. Then I'll go sell real estate. I finish selling real estate. Then I go to my kids' basketball game. I'll take another 2-hour nap before I went back to work.
I just want y'all to hear there's no excuse.
No
excuse.
If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
And I always used to say the slaves worked a lot harder than I will ever work.
that part. Okay. So now this is only me being selfish. Talk to me. So I am a year and a half in real estate.
Yes.
3 months in as a full-time entrepreneur.
Okay.
And so one of the things about your story that resonate a lot with me, I come from a military family.
Okay.
So we like to guarantee paycheck.
Yes.
So this entrepreneurship journey, I am the black sheep of the family.
Okay.
What advice do you have to newer agents that entrepreneurship is new to them?
Hone your craft.
Okay.
Put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Become fundamentally sound in this business. That's the key. What happens is so many people get caught up in making money.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you do in this business is not going to make you money.
Mm-hmm.
However, everything that you do in this business will have the probability of helping you make more money.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're chasing, quote unquote, the bag, right? So you're chasing the bag, right? You're chasing the bag.
Mm.
The only way you can chase something is if it's running away from you.
Oh. Okay.
So you're chasing money that's running away from you.
Mm-hmm.
How about we flip the script? How about you become a better professional? How about you become more knowledgeable? How about you bring a different energy about yourself? So instead of chasing the bag, you're attracting the bag.
Yes. I attract the wealth. It's seeking me. Yes.
You get, so it's just plain and simple.
Uh-huh.
Again, we're not educated enough about business to clearly understand that you don't chase business. You put yourself in a position where business chase you.
Okay. I got it. I receive all of that. I receive all. Now, one thing I want to follow up on, you mentioned that you went this is not just a mission, but it's ministry.
Yes.
What was the process of figuring out what ministry is to you?
When I started this, it wasn't ministry.
Okay.
I just wanted to do good.
Okay.
I believe that you can do good and make money at the same time.
Yeah.
So my whole idea was, how do I do good and make money at the same time?
Okay.
And then years into this, somebody said, this is like a ministry, man. I was like, you know what? You're right. And there were a lot of points where I made more money selling real estate than I did owning the company.
Really?
And I still had to stay inspired.
Ooh. And how did you do that?
It was a ministry.
Because it was ministry. Okay.
It was about the greater good,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It was about the common goal of doing better by Black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That changes the whole game.
I love that.
That changed the whole game.
I love that. Okay. So 1 year, 3 years from now, your choice.
Okay.
What is going to be true for you and your business?
I will have 700 agents,
Okay.
right? We'll be wildly profitable. By the way, we're profitable now.
Mm-hmm.
We will be wildly profitable.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be able to change the trajectory of the lives of the people who come in contact with me through sales, right? And through inspiration.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your words with
Yes,
us.
ma'am.
You were doing amazing work. And so we are so grateful to have people like you in our network.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to another insightful episode of Aid to Assets. Remember, your journey from 9 to 5er to successful real estate investor is within reach. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in your future. If you'd like to know more, connect with me on Instagram at Aid to Assets. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Until next time, happy investing.